Feedback for Iwatooshi. Here we have a lady that is looking at us and she's receiving light from her left side. First of all, whenever we start doing something, we never start by the details. We start by basic big light and shadows. We start by ambient light. We start by the big picture. I know we want to add every single eyelash here and all of those things, and I will hold myself to not do this, at least not right now. So let's get into the big picture. First of all, what are my brush settings? Okay, this is good. Take out spacing. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Don't let I paint on my reference. Duplicate. Good. Let's go. First things first. Light and shadows. I want to create an engaging light here. I'm going, first of all, pick here a new mode. I'm going to change my brush mode. I want to create, since it's receiving light, but it's not so strong, all the arm here is going to receive at least a certain strong type of light. And the more far away it is, the darker it's going to be. So let's apply exactly what we just talked right now. I'm going to use soft light because I'm going to do everything extra gentle, soft, easy mode. Taking out hardness. Let me pick here on my reference red. Good. Lowering opacity. Let's go. Just little by little on specific places, not everywhere. We are not going to make everything saturated, no, only on specific places. And there's something that I'm feeling here in this artwork that also needs to be added. And it was done here, on this boob, specifically this boob. What it is? Reflection from downwards. I see here a layer of reflection. I want to see even more of reflection all the way here, all the way here, all the way here. So much reflection we can add. Normally the ambient tends to go like low. You're gonna receive light from everywhere. Let's get into the hair. I see in the hair strong browns. Cool. Let's add some of those strong browns. Little by little. Okay, guys. Can saturated colors be present where the light is? Yes, they can. Very close. Let me give here as an example. Look how saturated this dress is. But if we look into specific places that are receiving direct light, they get less saturated, like here. Here is less saturated than here. Do you see the change? A lot of saturation, and then receives direct light less. So it's completely possible to have saturated places on light. We just gotta remember that the places that are really receiving a strong, absurdly strong light are going to get lower on saturation. Okay, here I'm going to add saturation. And we are not looking at anatomy right now, we are looking into basic colors combinations to make. Blonde hair and skin, looking at those two, the places that receive loads of light, the color is pretty close, so that would be almost like the same here, comparing skin and hair on gray levels. Lasso, lasso, lasso. We're going to add some colors into this dress. Skin, dress, everything. First thing, always try to make faces with as low passages of color as possible. I mean, make everything extra smooth. It took me so long to learn that faces needs to be extra smooth. Like so long. And when I learned it, I was like, oh, it was just that. I was trying myself so hard on doing this, and I just needed to make everything almost one color. Seriously? Okay, this eye. Let's change its size, shall we? The technique that I'm using on the face is that we use purely one color, max of two, but don't do a lot of grading, don't do a lot of passages. Let me show here back. We could see so much passages. We can see here a little bit darker, and then here a little bit brighter, and then here a little bit brighter, and then here a little bit brighter than this brighter, and then here even more brighter, and then here darker. I recommend just flattening it out with one color or two. Like, do minimum passages as possible. I took a long time to learn this. If you're going for extreme realism, of course you're going to do a passage between many colors. But the thing is, are you starting out or are you like, no, it's good, let's go. If it's a challenge, it's good to try many colors, but try to keep it simple before adding any crazy reflection or anything like that. I used to think it didn't matter if it was an example, this sketchy lines in the face. I used to think, who's going to care about it? And then I saw some human professional artists like, oh, they do care about it. They do. Okay, the hand's going to be extra soft. Remember guys, pillow mentality. Extra soft. Fingers gonna bend a little bit. Fingers gotta bend, let's bend a little bit. Even if the image reference that you used, the fingers were not bending, it gives a more light, delicate touch. And remember champs, never ever feel ashamed of your fingers. I'm serious, I'm talking serious to everyone watching this. Don't be ashamed of your fingers. You are trying to learn them. You don't need... No one here is perfect. Remember, you are doing your best to learn and improve. The only way that you can become better at drawing fingers is by accepting that you need to train them, is by accepting that you're going to do many mistakes, is by accepting that you're learning to become a better artist. You can see I rotated from red to purples, pinks. I'm gonna keep rotating into that way some places. I'm going to add pure black here. Pure black, pure black. I used to say a lot to artists like, don't use pure black, don't use pure white. But the thing is, know how to use them. We need to have a little bit of shadow here. Just a little bit. And something that they do a lot is like, no, I'm not going to only make it dark. I'm going to make it dark and saturated. Yeah, I'm picking strong colors and applying here. They do that. But not specifically only the eye, because it looks like some kind of blood and it looks like the characters, they are just dying or something like that. But this is crazy and I love it. Make it soft. Big brush and apply soft and gentle moves into it. There's a line of shadow happening right here. It means this area we can go a little bit crazy on shadow, and I love color burn for it. Only 5%, this is too strong. We are going to burn it just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. We are going to burn colors just a little bit. I'm not going to make all the hair following the same way. I'm going to make some bigger locks of hair, some smaller locks of hair. I believe some small places here in the frontal area, we're gonna be able to see light. Even if it's a very small place, you know? There is a ring of light happening right here. What is a ring of light, Gabs? Is a pattern that is taking reflection in the hair. I'm placing the hair that all of it's receiving reflection. And it's very subtle. Anime tends to do that a lot, by the way. Like here, there's a little ring of light. This area here, specific close to the shadow. color that I have here just a little bit brighter. Just a little bit brighter. Here. Put it on specific places. On specific places. And it's going to look cool. Like here. I'm going to select here curves. Let me show me selecting curves. Here, curves, okay? We're going to change a lot colors right now. We're doing basic adjustments and very slow adjustments. I need to reinforce for you guys that it's important to do slow and small adjustments, specifically in the beginning when you're fixing your art or anything like that, because we tend to go like, oh my, why I did it? It's important that you feel confident in the process of your artwork. And now, right now, we are going to do crazy stuff. First, let's go into green channel, create some dots. Let's change all of the setting of the yes. It already look, oh, okay. Look at this, look at this. I just created 3 dots and now I'm going to make light even brighter. Cool. This area here even brighter. A little bit, no. Or here in the middle. Yeah, here in the middle, yes. Remember what I said about this corner here having some strong saturated colors? Remember what I said there? Here! Here! Do you see this? Here! Exactly what I said. And I love this effect! The hair specifically. Gotta get brighter. Okay, I need to separate this whole arm. Okay, I cannot have everything calling attention, so behind the hand everything's going to be a little bit brighter on this side here. When we draw hands, I recommend that we do a base for the hands. Let me show you right here. We do the movement of the hand, okay. The movement. Okay, and close it. Here's going to be fingy. Here's going to be fingy number 2. And then we need to separate this between 4 fingers, okay? The middle finger is the bigger, but don't want to stretch it. It's going to get higher and higher. Okay, we're gonna separate into 4. There's people that break down only in 2. Let me show. There's people that only break into 2 and go like, fish, that's it. You can do that. I prefer breaking down into 3. This is if they were stretched but like a little bit bending. Now we start removing. I'm going to press Ctrl Shift X and I'm going to change hand palm. Okay, this area here needs to be more saturated. to pick these colors here and apply in the silhouette of these fingers, okay? I see the color of the hand is different from the overall color of the character face. So I'm going to change some of the color in the character. I'm picking the color of the background, no effect at all, and just adding the color of the background into the clothes. It's going to create an effect like, wow, it's reflecting and so professional. Look how those effects of invasion that we call it look so good. Help us give contrast, like where people should be looking at. This shadow here in the face is too strong. Do you see the boob being this dark? No. So we are not going to do the boob this dark. So we are not going to do the face this dark. Much shadow going on here. Everything's going to be very dark, specifically because it's not really receiving a lot of light, is it? No, it's not. We didn't do blush on her. Even here, even the nose have a little bit of stuff going on. This area here needs a little bit too. Only here, okay? We're not going to add extra blush like an anime character. No, we're just adding a little bit, okay? I can't really see my fingers from that angle. Here you have a window now. I'm just going to do some random plants, not that it gotta make sense or anything. I need to remove some of your saturation hair. How dare you be desaturated? Oh wait, if this side here is bright, the other side's also going to be bright. I'm going to use color dodge. I love using color dodge and I haven't used, and I think color dodge is such a great mood. We are doing progress. Never look at your artwork proudly. And think with me. If I was already in the beginning, imagine if I was already in the beginning. Like, I don't know what was here in the hand, even better, even the hand. And I was like, oh no, I don't know how to do it. Oh, but that's so hard and I don't see any results. If you're already starting your artwork with this mentality of adding just pressure on yourself, not giving any, even 1% of support to yourself, you're not wanting to make things in the right time, you're not letting your mind take time to process, you're not letting your body take time to do the right movement, to learn the right movement. How can we improve if we don't let our body, our mind, everything take the time? People tend to rush a lot. I'm not saying this artwork is rushed. I'm talking about what I have seen a lot of people saying. Artists. They say a lot, oh no, this is too frustrating. I'm feeling too horrible with my drawing. I hate my drawing. I feel sad about my drawing. You guys, please. You are a champ, and I know that you're capable of amazing things. Don't judge, don't do pressure on yourself in the wrong way. We can do pressure in the right way or the wrong way. Remember that. You can do pressure in the right way. Let's talk about a good pressure. If you finish, let's say you love cake. If you finish a specific sketch drawing in 1 hour, you can eat a cake. That's an amazing pressure. That's an amazing pressure, bro. You're still putting pressure on your body. Your body's still going to work cray-cray on that time. You really gotta have that mentality of, okay, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to let it be how long it needs to be. If you want the results, you gotta enjoy the process. No one ever is going to get amazing results without enjoying and loving the process, even if it's hard, even if it's difficult, even if it's extremely stressful. And of course, if you don't want it to be a too strong light, you can easily just adjust exposure. Okay, like this. You can adjust that, very simple. I prefer strong exposure. Can we add another layer of curves? I mean, I'm not addicted to curves, but if I see a curves, damn, I gotta do something about the curves, you know? Try to focus on doing like a letter C that's very open, you know, letter C, but really open. And you just pick that letter C and applies up here, okay? You apply the letter C up here. After applying the letter C, add some eyelashes. Add some eyelashes. And then add at the other end, okay? You can add lower ones too. I just don't recommend adding too much in the lower area. Soft and gentle, okay? And you're not going to keep this all dark. Pick a color that is close and make some brighter lines, following the direction of the eyelashes, okay? You can blur, you can make them very soft, gentle, not appearing a lot. What do you prefer the most? And then here in the corner, remember this corner needs to be brighter. After that, down here, there's going to be an area that is going to be also brighter, okay? Not as bright as this one. Not as bright. And here in the middle, pupil. Strong pupil. After that, you start doing iris, a colorful area in the eye. I think like there's a circle here around this. There is this black circle and then you do a brown circle around it, okay? Darker in the corners and then becomes brighter in the middle and then a little bit darker close to the main dot. Here, in the pupil, you're going to make a little dot, okay? Small dot. The other one can have, but we cannot see it that much. A little bit of little meat happening here. Lacrimal gland, the name if I remember. Half here, darker. halfway here darker. I believe the eye is yellow. Down here, blurred airbrush, brighter but with yellow. You can add here even more brighter places on the eyelashes. And remember the side here of the eyeliner always going up, a little bit up. Oh, I'm going to paint her nails. Now she's pure evil because she has long nails.